Podcasting from Woodstock, Georgia, welcome to Soul Solutions, a show where we overcome our fears and our limiting beliefs. I'm your host, author, and certified life coach, Terry Kozlowski. Hello, warriors. Are you looking to live your life with less fear? Fear is a learned behavior, so the good news is it can be unlearned. I have a blueprint for you to use to overcome your fears and limiting beliefs so you can live the life you deserve. Check out my free e-mini book, The Blueprint to Overcoming Fear. The link is in the show notes. Don't allow your ego to use your fears to stop you from living out your dreams. Now let's start this week's episode. Episode 140. Being able to take a chance is part of fearless living. You cannot go toward your goals because of your fear of failing. You prevent yourself from revealing your authentic self because of your fear of being rejected. You repeat the same actions that keep you feeling trapped in a life you don't want because of your fear of change. But you can truly experience all that life offers when you overcome your fear by taking chances. Being genuine to yourself requires immense courage. It might be challenging for some to live their truths in a world where success is measured by how many likes you can amass. But with practice, better self-talk, and a willingness to be inspired, you can achieve living a fearless life. Taking chances is taking risks. To take chances in your life, you need to understand and evaluate the risk you are taking. Then consciously choose to be brave and determine what direction to move toward. Risk, R-I-S-K. To take a risk, you are to release attachments, invest in your intention, support your truth, and remember, kindness matters. Let's look at each of these elements. R, release attachment. Taking a chance is more about having the bravery to attempt something new than it is about winning or losing. It does not, however, mean that you are simply being reckless. Those who lack fear are wise enough to weigh all the consequences before taking any risk, especially a significant one like establishing a new business or quitting your job. They research the business as much as they can. They are aware of the distinction between delaying because they are afraid of failing and devoting the time to research and consult experts. Yet they release the outcome as they concentrate on the method. They are currently living intentionally. They aren't brokenhearted if they fall short of the aim. They possess the emotional fortitude to get back up and try something new. If they achieve their objective, they will have the strength to push themselves even farther because they will know they are being their authentic selves. I, invest in your intention. Give it everything you've got. Find the time, scrounge up the cash, learn as much as you can, ignore the critics, engage with your trusted tribe, and don't give up even on the days when a bureaucrat delays processing your paperwork, an ice storm prevents you from attending an important meeting, a sickness drains your energy, or a loved one needs your complete attention. Consider delaying, but don't give up. You are not a victim of chance. Achievements occur when you fully and deliberately invest in yourself and your dream. S, support your truth. Talk and behave honestly. People get off course because they lose sight of their commitments. They frequently forget their intentions when someone affects them negatively. Keep in mind that you are the only person you have to face at the end of the day. Without defined commitments, it's simple to lose direction and feel helpless. Choose an approach instead based on your values, your truth, and the person you want to be. K, kindness matters. Being kind to yourself reduces pressure to be perfect or better than you are and keeps you on the path to happiness and inner peace. Being kind allows you to pause so you can reconnect with your soul and consciously move forward. You must have the ability to love yourself in all circumstances rather than simply those that you or others find to be acceptable. This is an essential part of an internal authorization as you require to pursue your own courageous course. Taking chances matters. A risk taker faces a variety of difficulties. You have to consider many scenarios before deciding what to do. First, you must ask yourself, is it worth it? Do you want the potential results? Because what you already possess could be exactly what you need to move forward, living the life you love. Consider what you stand to earn if you take the chance. Can you benefit from this chance that you are willing to take? If you take the shot, can you learn anything, get experience, or gain any skills? Acquiring anything after taking a chance is worthwhile, since you can apply what you've learned later. Even the memories made after taking a risk will be priceless. Nonetheless, you have an option to withdraw if you feel the risk is too great. Recall that not all retreats result in defeat. There's a possibility you could fail, but there's also a chance you could triumph. Enjoy trying new things and taking a leap of faith. So every time you do it, you're not concerned about whether you succeed. But if you don't succeed, you should be satisfied that you gave it your best shot. Don't let potential failure keep you from taking the chance. Instead, think of it as an opportunity to learn more about what will be best for you. Don't let fear stop you. Quit worrying about what others think. Undoubtedly, that is easier said than done. To unlearn what you've been taught about social acceptance, you need to practice. It took me years to reach the point where I no longer care what others think. Sometimes you believe that if you don't care about others' opinions, you need to have a large, bold personality that offends them to make your point. This simply is not true. For years, you stay isolated out of fear of criticism, attention, and rejection from social interactions. You decline an invitation to go out and meet new people because you allow anxieties to keep you at home. Paralyzing is the fear of what might occur when you take a chance. What would happen if you took a chance and acted on faith? Imagine that you schedule a meeting with the founder of your company to go through some business boosting ideas. You worry she will reject you or that she won't listen to you. What do you consider to be the worst case scenario? How likely is that actually to occur? You can discover that reason and mindfulness can alter your anxieties by showing you a positive side. Worst case scenarios. What are the major fears preventing you from taking action? Even if writing is not your strong suit, I urge you to journal about them. Put down your major life objectives. To apply for that dream position, starting your own company, a cross-country move, whatever it is, aim high. Consider all the reasons you can't. Write every dreadful detail that crosses your mind on one side of the page. Then on the other side of the page, make a list of all the things that could go right. I encourage you to move one step closer to your objectives today. Take the chance by getting a domain name for your company or updating your resume. Today, take one bold step towards your own greatness, and no matter what happens, always remember to learn from it. Failure does not spell doom. However, sometimes investing in your goals is exactly what you need to build momentum towards a major accomplishment. Risk-taking pays off in the end. By the way, everybody takes chances that are unnoticed. You just don't believe they're challenging or substantial enough to identify as a risk. Nevertheless, each time you realize the risks you take, no matter how minor, you build a foundation that will help you overcome your fears. You will feel confident in your ability to follow through and believe that whatever you are doing, you are making a positive difference in the world simply by being your authentic self, the greatest risk of all. Moving forward, taking chances. As poet E. E. Cummings said, to be nobody but yourself in a world which is doing best night and day to make you everybody else means to fight the hardest battle which any human being can fight and never stop fighting. You are constantly engaged in this struggle. Taking chances means standing up for the dream version of your authentic self. Enjoy the process you're moving through. Have some introspection and determine ways you will benefit from potential encounters. Cherish the people you meet along the way. Try to make friends and have some fun. The saying is you only live once, but I don't agree. You die once, but you live each day. So make the most of the days you have, because you don't know when your last will be. So live this day wisely and fearlessly. Do you need help learning how to move out of your comfort zone? Are you looking for support to empower yourself to take a chance? Do you want a strategy to help you create an extraordinary life? Consider using my coaching services by contacting me at terrykozlowski.com. Together we can create an action plan for you to take a chance to live fearlessly. To hear about how I learned to take chances, you can do so by reading my book, Raven Transcending Fear, available on Amazon, or by visiting raventranscendingfear.com. Thanks for listening to Soul Solutions with Terry Kozlowski. If you'd like the show and want to learn more, check out terrykozlowski.com, where you can find the links to everything we talked about in this episode. Please subscribe to the show so you'll never miss an episode as we overcome our fears and our limiting beliefs.